Hey YouTube, this guitar again turned out. I did write on the back of the packet that it was meant to be tuned to drop B, but the pen rubbed off when I was opening the packet, so I put it to drop D. So now we're in drop B. So basically that's C sharp tuning. So it's Sabbath tuning. With a low B, so it's like basically C sharp tuning, but the drop D which drops it to a B. So I'm basically just going to faff about with this. I've already put up a video up tonight. I was in the studio last night. Wow, that's noise, isn't it? The dirty channel on that amp is noisy. Yeah, so yet again playing at the Dreadnought Saturday. Put a video of Paranoid up probably after this actually. Yeah, so this is just me just doing faffing about and drop B. I had to re-intonate it and do a wee bit of adjustments to get it down to that very, very low tuning. So it's kind of, what would a baritone's in B, so it's not quite, that's where a baritone would be. It's quite floppy, but do you know what I mean? A little bit on the buzzy side, kind of like basically what that, it's actually the same guy who owns that Fender 6. That kind of, you get the tension problems a little bit, but if you've got the distortion on and you're giving dunk, 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 it's fine. It doesn't sound right without the distortion on. Yeah, that's fine. So by total chance, this is probably exactly what I was playing yesterday, but instead of being in D, it's now in B. So yeah, I'm just going to faff about with that a little bit. I suppose I figured that the amp, I think everyone even commented on it, was very obvious that the dirty channel on the amp sounds better than the Metal Master, the Metal Muff pedal. So if I put them both on at the same time though, does have a little bit of feedbacky, screamy, really I don't really know what to do in this tune. It's probably quite obvious. Slightly on the buzzy, exactly the same as I said with that Fender 6. The difference there being it's fine when you've got the super gain on. It doesn't buzz. Quite bendy. Yeah. So, still a great guitar. I mean, I think the chap who uses this uses it for inspiration. I think he uses different tunings and different types of guitar and different pedals to kind of just to get the initial idea, which I totally understand. He did quite a lot of recording on his own. He had a great Unfinished. If you look him up, I'll put a link down in below. And again, to be honest, when I was recording my solo album, which I've never actually put out, it was before I had YouTube. I was buying guitars. It was like when I remember buying the 12-string acoustic, it was like, wow, it just pure gave me something, an impetus to use it, and all these things. So it kind of not necessarily relying on it, but more of the idea of just give me something different, and it'll inspire me to do a different type of riff, or a tune will fall out of it, sort of thing, which very much works. So I think that's what this kind of thing's for. Or either that, or you're mad into super metal, and it's like I don't know. I find it, see, when you start getting, I don't mean like on this particular guitar, but once you get lower than like the B that you get in a 5-string bass, even that, I find a 5-string bass, it's like, okay, it's nice being able to have the low D, like lower than your normal E. Going down to the D's great. See, once you get below that, this frequency is too low to really hear it. For me, I can't really distinguish between notes the same way. That's why I can't work out how to play any baby metal stuff. It's just like see if you're playing like a real piano. Once you get down on the left to the really low notes, it's just da 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 da. They are changing, but because the frequency is so low, you can almost hear the sound waves because it's, you know, kind of pulsing. You know, because obviously all sound waves are just a sine wave, so high up it's just, and then once you get lower, it goes, and you can kind of feel it doing that, but it's dead difficult to distinguish between like a really low B or a low A, even more so. You're just kind of, you can more feel it than actually hear note information. Happens a lot with synthesizers. I've noticed that in the synths, because obviously synths kind of limited how high or how low you go. You just go so low that you can't distinguish individual notes, and you can go so high that you can't, only dogs can hear it. So it's like an analog synth. Yeah, so fun guitar now working. I just had to tweak the intonation a little bit. The action's not bad. I kind of kept it sort of similar. I kind of like to aim for a bit of a 1P on the 12th fret. It's just, you know, just in below a 1P seems to be about right. Once you get lower than that, you lose the dynamics. I think the ability to play quietly or hard. Once you get really low, it's like, you know, just by the fundamentals of how a string works, you know, it's like you're pinned here and here. Well, if you're hitting an open string, it's pinned here and here, so in the middle it moves. So if you get the action stupidly low, it can't really move very much without whacking off the frets. So it doesn't necessarily mute or buzz, it just doesn't get a chance to properly vibrate. So you basically got one volume. Yeah, I'll answer that in a second. Just watched the Orville today's episode. It's on Disney Plus, on the pirate sites as well. It was awful good. It really, going a wee bit off topic here, but watched that whole Ben Kenobi series, and yeah, it was quite good. It was all right. That one episode of the Orville just did more in every aspect than the whole series that did. It's just like, yeah. Okay, so enjoy the Paranoid video, and I will catch you tomorrow night for a normal video. See you later. Bye bye.